Like, it changed my input on game banging. Like, I'm from Hoover. I'm still from Hoover. I'm always gonna be from over there. That's where I was born at, raised at, grew up at. Like, I can't change that. But what made me look at game banging different, I was like, damn, how many years am I gonna be faithful to this shit and be out here doing so much shit for this game and I ain't gonna get nothing back? Like, it's like you start thinking like, damn, I'm being used. Like, I'm out here doing all this, nigga. I'm out here doing, like if I would have spent all these years in school, nigga, I'd be a brain surgeon or something.
Neighborhood Hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
I can only take Brother Blake at his word by the title. Ceddy Nash got an F on his Crip report card, and he blaming Brother Blake for the excellent job he's done at bringing forth the facts in regards to Ceddy Nash and other fakes like 1090 Jake the Snake. But Ceddy Nash would be one if I were to imagine that would care what the report cards say. Report card gave me a C because I told a story about having a pistol on me in the past. So you got to give only, a grain of salt to what they say over there with the report cards. But with no further ado, let's see what Brother Blake says Ceddy Nash with this F report card has been up to.
Well, it's looking like the cop calling Crip then got exactly what he was looking for. He got exactly what he was looking for, man. Hey, look, shout out to LA, man. Shout out to rap news and street politics. Ceddy Nash, the cop calling Crip, just got a F on his Crip report card. Said he got an F on his Crip report card, and he decides that he is going to take to his platform and place the blame on who? Me?
How did he come to that conclusion? Everybody in my comments say he from the manor, and they Damu's in the manor. So they say they ain't never been no Manor Mob or Manor Crips. Now, I don't know, but that's what they said in the comments. I don't know.
Man, that's crazy. Hey, look, we got to dive into this because this get crazy. And I got a few things that I want to add in as well. But yeah, man, said he got an F and decided he was going to go on his platform and go on a rant.
But I think overall, he's a cool, regular internet personality. The game banging doesn't have to go with that. He got a good following on his channel. I don't necessarily think it's because of the Crippin'. So I honestly think him and the Crippin' can part ways, separate itself, and continue like that for real. And I honestly don't think anybody will look at him funny. I'm going to just keep that shit 100. But as representation of neighborhood Rolling 60 Crip, I got to give Ceddy Nash an F, man.
And I have to agree. Oh, I agree. I totally, thoroughly agree. Even though he shit on me over there, I think I need a reevaluation. But said he deserves, I think he could deserve a minus next to that F, a kickstand.
It's just not right. Even if the nigga done got put on, all that's cool. But like I said, coming out here, 19, 30, look, it's a way to pay homage without fully involving yourself into these politics, man. So Ceddy Nash, we got to give him an F.
Now, once again, man, shout out to rap news and street politics because they definitely gave your boy a shout out in that video. But I ain't have to play all that. The purpose was to show y'all that Ceddy got an F on his Crip report card. Now, he claims that he is unbothered by this. But like I said, he decided that he was going to go on his platform and go on a rant.
Nah, he bothered. If anybody bothered, Ceddy Fetty Nash is bothered. Oh, my mama, y'all better not get him too hot. LA belong to him and he'll drop a bag real fast.
Now, this video was long that he made, so I can't play y'all the whole video. But I am going to play y'all just a very small portion of the video that I personally want to address. I feel like this has to be addressed. So let me run this clip for y'all. Check this out.
Here's the biggest part, right? And I think the thing is this. There's a hint of I don't want to say jealousy, but there's this thing where people are seeing elevation and they got to attach on there.
Man, we gonna go somewhere with that ASAP, ESAP real fast.
I hate to stop y'all right here, but I gotta address this as well, because I really dislike when people do this. Like, why is it that every time a person get called out for perpetrating or doing something fake, they gotta say, oh man, they just hate on me, they jealous of my success or something? Like, no, we not, bro. We just keeping it real, bro. And you not. That's all it is. But let's keep going.
So understand something. Since 9 years old, I've always been a nigga. Always been a nigga. Always been a face. Always been a name. I ain't never not been popular. I done always been somebody. But you're using two references from two niggas. One that make up fake shit. And I told him, bro, if you can prove I called, this is simple. This is simple. You can prove I called the police, I'll delete my channel.
If all that, you said you dumped the K in broad day and waited on the police to come. Get the fuck up out of here, yo, Crip and boo-boo. Super boo-boo.
Or I'll bring the evidence and you delete your channel. He keeps saying no. And that's a smart move because he know he pushing fake shit.
Now, I don't know why this man just got on this platform and lied like that. I really believe that dude just, I don't know. I don't even want to say he off, because he's smart enough to come up with a lie, but it just never a lie that actually makes sense. Everybody who follows this platform knows that I have said on multiple occasions that I'm down for putting up the channels. I already posted the paperwork. I put the paperwork out. I put my stamp on it as the person who went and got it. So why would you say that I'm afraid to bet my channel on it? Like, that don't even make sense, bro. I've been said that. I've been said that. In fact, let me show y'all these messages between me and the cop calling Crip, where I actually hit him up and said, hey, bro, you owe me some money and you need to take that channel down. And I'm gonna show y'all what he had to say too. Now, I want y'all to look at the date. Look at this date, December 26, 2023.
Hey, this is 2 years ago. Yeah, because we approaching December of 25. You've been on his head. That's crazy.
You owe 20K and your YouTube channels too. This conversation has been going on. Listen, this dude knows exactly who I am and what's going on. But you see, I told him, man, you owe your channels. We had this conversation a long time ago, right? And he actually gave me props on being able to go get the paperwork, even though people in Cali say that you can't get paperwork from Cali. Even funnier is the fact that he acknowledges being one of the people who said you can't get paperwork from Cali, and then says that he never tried. You did impress me with that, though. I'll give you full credit. But to come on these platforms and say that you've challenged me to put up a channel and some money and all of that, and I keep saying no, when the proof is right here that I have come to you and said, hey, bro, you owe that money. And you said, no, I ain't paying you nothing. That's crazy, man. And like I said, I guess maybe he thinks that my channel is so small that he could tell the lie and I won't be able to amplify the truth enough for it to matter. And that's cool. I mean, but you know, the reality is I'm going to post this and then a couple thousand people going to watch it. And those thousands of people are going to know that you are lying.
And hopefully a couple of thousand watch it over here too. So you can add through a couple of thousand.
And then that word will spread and eventually it's going to all catch up to you. That's just how I look at it. I ain't out here breaking my neck to prove a point. Of course, if you say something, I'm going to show the proof that it's the opposite. But at the end of the day, these people see everything that's going on. If Jake is watching the 1090 Jake Exposed videos, then he watching the videos about Ceddy Nash too. He watching and he's seeing the effects. He's seeing that you got a F on your Crip report card, man. He knows that. He knows if they do a blood report card, he gonna get a F. And that's just how I go. So as much as y'all would like to think that y'all winning, man, trust me, the real people see it. And that's what this video was about for real. I ain't gonna go into no full breakdown. Ceddy is doing enough of exposing himself clearly, and that's why he got an F. But this video is just about highlighting the fact that real people are seeing what's going on, and they you know, they acknowledging it. They tipping they hat to it, and eventually enough.
Brother Blake, did you wear that particular jersey to stand in front of that particular artwork? I see the color coordination. Is that coincidence or coordination, Brother Blake? I'm just curious.
Real people will see it to where it's gonna have the effect that it's supposed to have. Now, do I want y'all to just stop watching Ceddy and just end his career, take all his money away? No, I ain't that pressed about it. But at the same time, we got to call a spade a spade. If you telling, you telling. You don't get to go point the finger at everybody else and say I'm not the guy that's on here saying I hate snitches, cut off all snitches, rid the earth of all snitches. I'm not the guy that's saying that. You know, so hey, I'm not gonna be the guy that say just because he got exposed for snitching, he should be. But at the same time, we got to keep it real. A snitch is a snitch. However y'all feel about snitching and snitch is up to y'all. But we not going to mislabel you and let you slide through the cracks and become a voice out here without acknowledging that you yourself are a cooperator. So, yeah, said he got an F on his Crip report card. He blaming it on Byron Blake. And that's just what it is. Now, if you really want to stand on, because I done did videos where I actually posted how people can go get the paperwork, because I told y'all he's saying that it's fake. And this makes no sense as, you know, from an argument standpoint, because how could you say that I'm saying I'm scared to put up the channels and all of this if I'm pushing the line that your paperwork is real and you a snitch and you avoiding it? You the one that's not addressing the situation. You addressing it now because people are taking notice of it and it's sending more attention to it. So now you want to jump out there and say it's fake, but we could have sorted this out a long time ago, bro. If you saying that it's fake, I'm saying that it's real. Let's link up. You know, have me on your platform or come.
I'll host it. The Black Box. We can do it on my platform live.
Come on mine. Go file a FOIA request. I've actually sent you messages and told you, hey, go get the paperwork. This the report number. Go get this paperwork and come back and show us. You steady saying that the paperwork is fake. Go get the real paperwork, bro. It's that easy. What like, it's that easy. And on that note, I'm going to wrap this one up. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that YouTube stuff. The cop calling Crip got a F.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can tell me shit about my crippin'. I've been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag. 97 ways we gon' live it. Big Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it. We gon' live it. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can tell me shit about my crippin'. I've been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag.
100,000 feel like something when you're thumbing through it. Done it when some would say one would be dumb to do it. Running circles round rappers on their last lap. PayPal perhaps. Ass cap to cash app. Ass app is how I expect the next direct deposit. Positivity love phone posit. Check the closet. To say we touching paper is an understatement. Underground label running late. Tell them run the payment. Executive decisions. Check the balance. Time to monetize the talents. I accept the challenge. Memory a crazy tune. 111 days. Local for my days. 97 ways.
97 ways we gon' live it. You can tell me shit about my crippin'. I've been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag. 97 ways we gon' live it. Big Mac in the building. 97 97 ways we gon' live in. We gon' live in. 97 ways we gon' live in. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me up there.
Unable to fake it, fuck how they take it. Heard about the meeting, I was able to make it. Just sick of watching Sherm heads squabble each other while the judge steady handing out lottery numbers. It go down year round, ain't gotta be summer. Life's a bitch and niggas never get apologies from her. Dumber, big and little homies frequently locking. Don't see no other options, that's the reason they flocking. SPI ain't the nigga, how you figure fat? Gift the gab, every gig get a bigger bag. Either name your price or it's appropriation. Finesse game, nigga, nice with negotiations.
97 ways we gon' live in. You can tell me shit about my crippin'. I've been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me up. 97 ways we gon' live it. Big Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live in.
Niggas spent all these years on the block. Niggas spent all these years on the block and ain't got nothing to show for it. And then what a nigga do got to show, a nigga got on my own. So what I need you niggas for? Now I start to look at y'all like enemies. So in all reality, like I said, we gotta humble ourselves and we gotta come together, man. We gotta love each other. Cause that's what it's really about. Cause man, black people, if we got the strongest, we the strongest. Like in jail, nigga, on God, they separate us. It's 14 blacks to 72 Mexicans in there. And I told the police, I said, why y'all put us in there with all these Mexicans? They said because that's how it break down. Like that's how y'all can handle them.
Yeah. Snakewood and that Puzzle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.